Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, we're going to do some art swatches. I asked on Instagram if you wanted to see me swatch some new art supplies, and the answer was yes, so here I am. So these were supplies that I got on like the Prime Day sales. I think it spanned like 2 or 3 days. I do want to apologize for any environmental noise because currently there is a huge thunderstorm happening. So first off, I'm going to move some of the stuff to the side, and the first thing I'm going to open is my little sketchbook. And I laughed when I saw this. This is a watercolor journal, 140-pound paper, cold pressed, acid free. But I laughed at this because I thought this was much bigger. I was in my mind, I don't know why I thought this was like the size of this maybe, or this. No, it's tiny. I don't know why I never look at dimensions when I am shopping on Amazon. I just go by the picture. But this is really cute. I love when they have a little band here like this, and this is very nice paper, and it has little perforations, which if I'm honest I don't care for, because usually I like to use the whole of the 2 pages like this. Kind of going to irk me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, so that is not ideal, but hey, it was a cheap price. And as you saw there when I opened it up, this bent, so that's gonna be a bummer. I hope these don't perforate easily to the point where it opens up and the pages start falling out. So anywho, it is a cute journal. I will probably use this when I'm out and about. It's a great size for carrying around with you if you're one of those people that likes to do like plein air sketching, drawing, painting type of thing. Very cute. So because it's smaller, I didn't want to swatch on this because I want a bigger surface for you guys to be able to see. But I do want to test the quality of this with some watercolor. So I'm going to go ahead and do that on this wonky. They always have that wonky back page. Let me get... I should have brought some water with me. That would have been ideal. Let me go do that. Let's just grab a nice vibrant color. Let's do this nice like deep orange, this pumpkin orange. Okay, and let's move this out of the way so you guys can see. So the color is going on nice and vibrant. The way I can tell if the watercolor paper is good quality or not is when you use a good quality paper, the color stays true to its vibrancy, while when you're using not so great watercolor paper, usually ones where they don't have a lot of cotton in it, the color is almost like sucked in by the paper and it has like a dull quality to it. So that's how I personally tell the difference. Let's use this really pretty green. So yeah, that's very, very pretty. The colors, again, I put too much water on this. Let me just suck some of that up. But the colors staying very nice and vibrant and true to the color in the pan. Okay, so we'll let those dry, and then we can see like the final result. You can tell really when it's dry, I think. So let's move this over. And then we're gonna get this out of here. And I have my my art journal here that has same, it's 300 GSM, 140-pound paper. Let's go to the back. This over. So the first thing I want to test, what should I do first? Let's do the watercolor since we're here. I've never used Paul Rubens. I don't think I've heard of Paul Rubens, but this is a very nice sturdy box. And then there is some Chinese font there that I cannot read. And this is tube watercolor. Interesting. I may have to use one of my palettes. Hold on. For me to swatch them, I'm just gonna lay them out in here. So they have a little foil. And then you do that. And I'm not going to make you guys watch me sort of lay these out. So I will probably meet you on the other side. I should keep these open so that I know what I'm talking about. Basically, they're all called opera and then the colors. So like opera yellow, opera golden, orange red, orange, light red, red again with opera before it. I'm just not saying opera each time. Opera rose, opera pink, peach, violet, purple, blue. This one is ultramarine and green. Let's do green first. Wow, that is very vibrant. Much more neon than I expected it to be. Then this one is the ultramarine. That one isn't really neon to me. I don't know about what you guys are seeing on your side, but that really isn't neon to me. This water's about to get real dirty real soon here. This is the blue, opera blue. That is very vibrant. Would I call it neon? Probably not. Next up is the purple. Again, vibrant, but would I call it neon? Probably not. This one is the violet. I can tell this is probably going to be one of my favorites. That is definitely very vibrant. And I guess to really call it neon, we'd have to look at this under black light, but I don't have I don't have a black light. So next is the peach. Ooh, that's very nice. How is that peach though? That definitely does not look like peach to me. That is a pink if I've ever saw one. Next up is the pink. This is fluorescent, I can tell. Ooh, yes. That is what I'm looking for in a neon watercolor. Next one is the rose. This is the favorite amongst flower watercolor artists because it resembles color of a lot of florals that are out there. It's one of my favorites too. That's very pretty. I think I didn't use enough water in this. Here we go. Next we have the red. That is definitely not neon. Definitely not neon. I wouldn't even call this red vibrant. I've had to already go in here. Oh, that's not the right one. I've had to go into the red now quite a few times. That is vibrant. So quite a few times for you to get a nice deep, I would call that definitely a rose red. And then we have the light red. Which is neon orange to me. That's very nice. I like this. The orange. Definitely fluorescent. That's pretty. Especially next to this pink. We have the orange red. This is the orange red. Ooh, that is pretty. Next we have the golden, opera golden. Oh, that's definitely fluorescent. Kind of like Halloween orange. Love it. Living for this color. So pretty again with that, and with that purple. So pretty. And now the ultimate test, the neon yellow. If you can't get neon yellow right, oh my god, yes. Yeah. They got the yellow right. That's amazing. So let's bring it up close. I don't think you guys can tell so well in this light. It's kind of dark, but that's beautiful. So I'm gonna let this dry. And then we can, well actually I'm gonna continue with my swatching under here. So we're gonna let this dry so they can harden up. And so we're almost dry here. And so you can see it's nice and vibrant still. So this is really good paper. The only downside to this sketchbook is the perforations on each page. That, oh, I just messed up my neon swatch. That kind of irks me. Darn it. Excuse me while I try to fix what I just did. Next up, let's test out our Mont Mary Fluoro pastels. So basically neon pastels. Wow, you seeing how vibrant those are? So these are oil pastels, but I'm really curious to see the texture, because some oil pastels are really smooth and buttery and others are more like waxy, you know, like kind of grainy, and they have like oil dust everywhere. These look pretty smooth, so let's try the yellow. Oh yeah, these are definitely smooth. Oh yeah, you can definitely smear it with your finger, and it smears really lovely. That's good. So that one is the Fluoro Yellow. Then we have Mandarin, Fluoro Mandarin. That one, the color is not quite as vibrant. But I like that it doesn't have a lot of dust, and the dust that you do get, you can kind of rub it into the paper with your finger. Ooh, this is a good one. This one really melts into the paper. That one is orange, fluoro. They all start with fluoro, so that one's orange. This one is fluoro coral. I can already tell this is going to be a favorite. Oh, that's not as vibrant as I thought it was going to be. Oh, that's a bummer. What about this one? This one is the pink. Well, that's not really fluoro though. I feel like I have a color similar to this. So far, they're not that as pigmented as I thought. Oh, this is pretty. Would I call it fluoro or neon? Not really. I think out of all of these, the most neon is this orange here, and then this yellow. Now we're gonna move on to the cool colors. This is purple. I feel like I have a similar purple to this. I would not call this neon. This one is, what is the name on this? Phthalo, Fluoro Phthalo. Ooh, that is very, very like blue, but with a little bit of purple. But again, I wouldn't call it fluorescent. This is blue. It's all right. I am not very impressed by these. You guys let me know what you think down in the comments. Ooh, this one's good. Oh, I forgot to tell you the name. This one is Sap Green. This one was Lime. I would expect this one to be a lot more fluorescent than this one, but to me, to my eye, this one pops out more. And we have Viridian. The names are cool though. Ooh, this is pretty. This is pretty. Let's see how it layers. Let's see if we can find a dry one. Let's do this one. Oh, that's very nice. It layers well over the watercolor. You can kind of see some of the pink peeking through. That's what I love about oil pastels. Like if you put it on last, then you can kind of like make shapes around it. Let's try it with this one. So like if I layer this over, this is going way more in depth than a swatch. But like if I wanted to do a little star over it, then that paint would peek through. So that's cute. Okay, so I'm not like 100% in love with this set, but it'll do for like a pop of color, I think. So I would have wanted them to be more fluorescent. Like I want my eyes to burn. That's what I'm expecting when I think of neon. Okay, so I think these are all dry. Mostly. So these are not fully dry. I'm gonna put this here and then we're going to use my little sketchbook to do the, I don't need this water anymore actually, because I'm done with the watercolor swatching. But I have Posca pens, which I have been very cheap about spending money on these, but they were on sale. I have a bootleg version and they work fine. They're just fine point and I would prefer them to be a bit thicker. So that's my only complaint about my bootleg ones. So this is the red. So that's the red. The color's all right. It's not great. It didn't bleed through, but this is a very thick paper. I use the same 140-pound paper. It's just smooth. So this is the green. I don't know why I expected these to be more vibrant, or maybe it's because it's against these like watercolor swatches, but they're not that vibrant. Let's try this pink. Oh no, this does not look anything. I mean, is that me? Or this does not look anything like the cap. This is very dull and like Pepto-Bismol-y. I don't like it. I'm kind of having buyer's remorse here. If you guys can't see what I'm doing. And also they kind of break the paper, and my other ones, the cheap ones, have a thin point and they don't do that. So that's weird that this is like a bullet point and it rubs the paper. This blue's okay. So now we have yellow. Ooh, yellow is nice. Yellow is nice. I like yellow. Yellow's good. It's a nice sunny lemony yellow. Ooh, this one's nice too. I really like this blue. It's like a royal blue. And then this is the white, which I'll just swatch. I mean, I don't think you'll see much of a difference. I don't even know if I could. I can't even tell when this is like ready to go. So this is the white. And that's a nice clean white. So let me bring these up so that you can see fully. So those are the Poscas. As you can see, it rubbed the paper on all the swatches pretty much. But my favorite is this blue and the yellow, I think. And in this light, these neons are kind of popping, like the oil pastels. Ooh. Do they shake? Like when I, you know how when neons shake, when you shake them, they move? Yeah, these look cool on camera. In person, I feel like they're not as vibrant. And so then, I think everything is dry. We're going to do this bad boy right here. And I only have one set of oil pastels. And they're by Crayola. So that should give you an idea of how, like, student grade I am as far as art supply. So this one is also, I believe, student grade, but they're a little bit like higher up there, and they had really good reviews. These are very small, honestly. I'm used to Crayola ones are quite a bit bigger. Where are my Crayola ones? These are my Crayola ones, and they're chunky, which I prefer, and I've broken them all because I like to use them this way. But as you can see, like, the size difference is pretty substantial. There's 50 of these, so I don't know that I'll swatch them all. I won't do the white, that's for sure, but let's do like these ones. So, oh yeah, these are definitely much smoother than the Crayola. What a lovely swatch page we got going on there. And that is our other. So yeah, that is it for the swatch video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope that it was informative, helpful. I don't know. You let me know if you like these kinds of videos. And when I get new art supplies or I do more art hauls, I can do swatches with you. So I want to thank you guys so much for stopping by. I love you so much, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. Look at my hand.